and welcome back to Football Face-Off. And guess who's back? Back again.
Tell a friend.
Twated's back. Tell your friends. And Pato, of course, is back
Hello.
after destroying Chris last week.
Ooh.
Well done, mate. And what are we talking about this week, gents?
Oh, we're talking about the European Super League, Bab.
But what is the European Super League? Care to explain, Joe?
The European Super League would replace the Champions League. It would be the best teams in one league. The Premier League and Serie A would still continue, but it would have the shit teams in.
Ooh. So who is arguing in favour of the Super League? That's so controversial, mate. Good luck. And you will be arguing for the old system.
Bang, of course I will.
So 30 seconds, Joe, on why we don't need to change a thing.
Yeah. A European Super League is not about fairness. It's not even about having the best teams in it. It's about keeping the elite, especially in terms of monetary value. In fact, the best teams wouldn't even be in it. Under the current format that's been proposed, you still get teams from Ukraine, Russia, Belgium, and teams like Chelsea would miss out. Nobody wants to see Club Brugge versus PSV every week. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true.
And that's the end of that round for Joe. Very succinct, mate.
It was good.
Very
wasn't it?
succinct,
I was
yeah.
impressed.
Super League equals Illuminati.
Bang!
That's the
And the dirt is gone.
silly bang. 30 seconds on why you think the opposite, Pato.
Look, it's about spreading cash around Europe. That's the thing. Last year, the bottom team in the Premier League got £97 million. Real Madrid got 81 million for winning the Champions League. That's ridiculous. Wouldn't we rather money went to Dortmund or Sevilla instead of into Tony Pulis's snapback fund? No. It's ridiculous, mate. The Premier League's wealthier than any other club competition over time. That's going to make the Champions League worse. And I'm sorry, is the Champions League great? Ludogorets versus Apoel Nicosia. Get fucked, mate. Rubbish. It's European Super League all the way.
Nice.
Oh, have a day off.
Closer to 30 seconds.
I would
as well.
love a day off, literally any time.
I'd like a day off.
You're not having one.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
So that is the end of round one, but who won? Was it the Illuminati argument? Illuminati confirmed, or was it it's fairer for everyone? The communist argument.
Yeah,
Communism
that's right.
versus Illuminati. It's a big one. It's a big one. Vote in the poll card. Illuminati or communism? That's where it is. Okay, it's time for round two. That's right, everyone's favourite, the question round.
Yeah.
And who will be going first, asking their question? It's you.
I'm asking my question first. Let's get into it. Look, the European Super League has always been pushed by Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Isn't this just them shitting themselves about the amount of money being pumped into the Premier League? Really, it's not about football at all.
30 seconds.
Ooh.
Get into it, mate. Off you go.
Who cares what it's about? It's about entertainment for us. And if it makes competition better, who cares? Bayern just roll out their B team in the Bundesliga when it comes to March because they know they can steamroll it. This way they'd actually have to rotate because they're playing tough teams every week. Plus clubs like Ajax and Porto, which have proud histories, will get more money, potentially return to their glory days. We should all be scared of the money in the Premier League. Only the super clubs around Europe will be able to resist it. It'll make European football worse, international football worse, and the Champions League worse. It's bullshit. European Super League.
Fucking 30 seconds now, you dickhead!
Whoa! Count, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
Woo!
Nice argument.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, now it's time for your question though, Pato.
Okay. Look, the Bundesliga is dominated by two super clubs, Serie A by one super club, blah, blah, blah. The majority of the games are dog shit. Undeniable. Now, the European Super League would fix that, plus it would give those littler teams a chance of winning their domestic leagues. Isn't that a good thing?
Isn't that a good thing? Blah, blah, blah. Shit games. Rebuttal.
It's not necessarily a good thing because they would be winning a devalued competition. Under the proposed format, the bottom four teams in the European Super League would get relegated to their domestic division. Hence, if you win your domestic division, you're actually winning a second tier title. Not that great. So teams like Lyon and Napoli would never be winning a top tier title. However, I am going to have to bring a point about the fans out here. It's very easy for a fan to travel from London to Manchester, but from London to Russia every week, not so doable.
Oh, not so doable. And within the time limit. Well done, my friend.
Woo!
Hey,
That's how we do it.
You're not my friend. You're a work colleague out there.
Shut up.
Okay, so now it's time for you guys to vote at home. Was it Pato with some arguments that he made? Was it Joe with other arguments that he made? So, you know, vote. It's the final countdown.
Gotta stop now. Stop now.
fan question round.
Ooh.
Who is it from and what is it, Pato?
Oh, it's from Zachary Jalab.
Great name.
Yep, that's right. And he says, would you rather your side won the European Super League or the Champions League?
Champions League.
Yeah.
Ooh, 30 seconds, Joe. Off you go.
I'm going to have to say it, Zach. It is a bit of a tilty question.
Oh.
However, I'm going to go with the Champions League purely because small teams can win it. In a European Super League format, you can only win it if you're Barcelona, Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, basically. Imagine it in an FA Cup format. For a small team to win an FA Cup is a humongous deal. Massive deal. Bayern Munich winning their 5th straight European Super League title. Is it going to mean that much? No, it's fucking not.
Ooh. Doesn't mean shit. Off you go then, Pato. 30 seconds. Why do you think that's bollocks?
Mate, what's better, the FA Cup or the Premier League? The FA Cup is dog shit. Look, you can win the Champions League with an easy route to the final. Last season, Atleti had to play Bayern, Barca and Real, whereas Real Madrid played like Wolfsburg and some other bullshit I can't even fucking remember. It was rubbish. Nobody can say that you've won a European Super League the easy way. You have to play every big team twice. That's really tough, and over 38 games, that's a better yardstick of how good a team is than just 180 minutes where maybe you got lucky.
And that's the end, Pato.
Thank you.
That is the end. Oh, what an exciting and great time we have had at the end of that round. But who won? It's for you to decide. Was it the Giants or the Minnows?
No, stop it.
Stop dabbing, mate. What are you doing?
Making you down.
Dabbing my neck.
It's a yellow card.
Yeah, linkage.
No linkage.
There's no linkage there.
Smashing
mate.
onto that.
It's a little checkpoint
That is-
Charlie,
that
right?
is clean.
No man's land.
Stakes are very high.
So
But what should
high.
they do now that they've suffered this monstrosity?
Oh, they should head over to Euro Football Daily and check out our top 10 title deciding signings and our 10 players who overcame the odds.
Overcame the odds. And what should they do after that?
They should type into their Snapchat Football Daily UK. Come over and follow us. There's loads of behind the scenes nonsense happening. I'm going to go in Snapchat me shaving a line into John Bab's eyebrow straight away after this.
I'd have to be unconscious.